The countdown begins for the Chrisleys before they head on over to start serving their almost 20-year prison sentence combined. And now their daughter is being slammed for talking about how the system failed them.
Girl, this girl is delusional.
Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while since we talked about Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley and their sentence. They've been talking a lot on multiple different platforms. At one point, Todd Chrisley was taking shots at the man that he used to work with, and in this whole fraud case said that they had a physical relationship. And Todd basically says that I'm too good looking, I could do better. I'm paraphrasing. I didn't report on that because at this point, well, the recent news that we didn't get a chance to talk about was that the Chrisleys are attempting to appeal the conviction, and they wanted to be able to get bail until then. However, a judge denied them that bail. So an update on what has been happening in the last couple of weeks in regards to the Chrisleys. So People Magazine writes this: Todd and Julie Chrisley will have to report to federal prisons in Florida next week after an attempt at gaining bail was denied while they wait out their appeal. Well, in November, as you recall, the Chrisley Knows best stars were sentenced to a combined prison term of 19 years after a jury convicted the couple of a multi-million-dollar bank fraud and tax evasion scheme. So on January 17th, Todd, who's 53 years old, will begin his 12-year sentence at federal prison camp Pensacola, while Julie, 50, will spend the next 7 years, 2.5 hours away at Federal Correctional Institution and Federal Prison Camp Mariana. So on Tuesday, the couple's motion for bail pending appeal was denied, court records show. The court also denied their request to extend their surrender date by 21 days. According to People, they're saying that these prisons that the Chrisleys are going to be staying at are, quote, no country clubs, according to one legal expert who spoke to People. Julie is headed to a camp which is still confinement, said a veteran defense attorney, Paula Cambria, adding that a camp is the best place to be. They're almost like a college dormitory situation. There's usually no fences or barbed wire or things like that. There's obviously monitors and cameras and so on, but it's fairly relaxed atmosphere. They continue, they say the camps are basically for white-collar, non-violent, a lot of dollars and cents kind of crimes, says Cambria. Things where violence is not involved. The population typically consists of business people, professionals, lawyers, doctors, dentists, and accountants. Meanwhile, the FPC Pensacola is a male-only minimum security prison that sits on 23 acres, according to the Bureau of Prisons. Following their respective prison terms, each will serve 3 years of supervised release, according to the North District of Georgia U.S. Attorney's Office. The Chrisleys, as I mentioned before, are appealing this situation. So I think it's important to add this element, and this is shout out to the real attorneys and the people like the Bravo Docket and Emily D. Baker that cover these stories and give you really substantial legal information that I feel is necessary. In preparation for this video, I'll just say this as a sidebar. I read countless stories about their bail being denied in all of these outlets, and shout out to them. They all were regurgitating the same story without giving you actual substance to why the judge denied the bail. So I'm getting this from our friends over at Law 360, and this is what they explain in regards to the judge's reaction to their bail request while they seek this appeal. So U.S. District Judge Eleanor L. Ross said during a hearing in Atlanta that the Chrisleys, who were found guilty by a jury in June and sentenced in November, had failed to present substantial question of law or fact likely to result in reversal of their convictions or sentences less than incarceration. The Tennessee-based couple sought bail through the outcome of their appeals to the 11th Circuit of their convictions and sentences. Judge Ross denied their additional bid for a later prison report date. The judge said that she was shocked by the Chrisleys' quote, huge claim that prosecutors had coached an IRS officer to give false testimony at trial about the couple's payment of tax debts. She says this: "I was surprised to see an accusation that strong," Judge Ross said. "It's the type of accusation you have to make cautiously unless you have a lot of support for it. I've not seen anything that would lead me to believe that anybody coached anyone to do anything improperly." Judge Ross also denied the Chrisleys' bid Tuesday for a 21-day extension of their prison report date, which they'd asked for so that they could appeal her denial of the bond request. So I thought that was an important element to let you know what the judge was thinking when she denied their request. Well, then comes this other story, because happy belated birthday to Julie Chrisley. Her daughter, Savannah, took to social media to, praise her mom and to celebrate her birthday. But one of the things that's standing out, and a lot of people are giving backlash to Savannah and the Chrisleys, was her statement about the system. So Savannah Chrisley said this in a statement on her social media. Okay, sidebar. Look, sorry for the sidebars, guys. Sidebar. You can say happy birthday to your mom and dad off of social media. So obvious to me, doing this on a public platform, you want to show your support and show your love to everyone that you believe that your mom is innocent. Okay. So according to our friends over at 2Fab, they write this: "On Thursday, just a few days before Julie is set to begin her 7-year prison sentence, Savannah posted a touching birthday tribute to her mom on Instagram, sharing a compilation video that includes clips and photos of the two together. She says, 'Happy birthday to the most amazing woman that I know.' The reality star captioned the video, which was set to the song Mother Like Mine by the band Perry. Savannah, who's 25, then continued her caption by sharing a lengthy letter to her mom. She says, 'Dear Mom, I know this isn't the birthday we had imagined, but I'll make it up to you. Unfortunately, we are one of the many that the system has failed.'"
Move, your dirty blood clot, you bad-minded witch of you wicked demonic serpent, you.
"And I will continue to fight the good fight until we're all home together." A lot of people in seeing this on social media were like, this is the one time that the system got it right. Look, yes, we know here in the United States, our justice system can be unjust a lot of times, specifically to, people of color. However, based off of what we've seen in this case with Todd and Julie Chrisley, there was a lot of hard evidence against them. And it seemed as if they were really thumbing their nose up at the law over the years in regards to these. This is millions and millions of dollars that they're being accused of and convicted of, not even accused anymore, convicted of in regards to stealing and defrauding these banks. And sidebar, I know sometimes when we talk about these cases, when we compare them to like the Jen Shaw situation where she's stealing from elderly people, and we're like, there's really no victims in the Chrisley's case. No, there really are victims. You know who becomes a victim? The average Joe that is trying to get a mortgage or trying to get a loan or these legal situations where people are stealing from the system affect other people. They change laws based off of the mistakes people made in regards to giving money to people like Todd and Julie Chrisley. You and I are then affected because of their fraud and their thievery. But not Savannah, who, look, she's 25 years old. I'll keep that in mind. But she's also 25 years old, going to be raising her brother, her younger brother, and her I guess that would be her niece, Chloe. So she could have easily said, "Happy birthday, Mom." I don't think anyone would have said anything. Anyone would have cared. "Happy birthday, Mom." That's her mom. We don't see anything wrong with that. But to say this, "We are one of the many that the system has failed, and I will continue to fight the good fight until we're all home together." The system has failed. It's the privilege for me. It's the lack of understanding of her own privilege, her what really went down here. Look, you can have all the support of your mom that you want, But do not sit here and act as if the system failed your mom and failed your family. Guys, I know you have plenty of opinions, and I'm willing to listen to the opposite side. Some of you are like, no, the system did fail them. Or some of you will be like, no, this is where the system finally got it right. Guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I want to know your reaction to the Chrisleys being denied bail and their continued appeal of this conviction, and Savannah Chrisley and what she had to say in regards to the system failed her family. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.